Hello everyone, good time and I hope you are doing well. I'm Arsalan here, trading robot, and this is an educational video about risk and capital management, how to open a position on Surfy CoinCatch futures. If you want to know how you can write risk and capital management, the question is, with what volume and with what leverage? Enter the trade, watch this video. It's very simple, I want to explain it. And it's not just a dare. I want to open a trade now. I wanted to open a trade. I said, okay, let me take a video. It was delayed a little bit. The price went a little higher than I wanted, but it doesn't matter. Let's open a couple of trades. I'm sure of one. We'll check the second one together, if it was good, because 9. Practice these systems once or twice. If you write this down, it's very difficult to lose money. That is, if your entry point is 50-50, you can say by flipping a coin whether you want to go long or short. That's how you make money with this system because the math is behind it, the statistics are behind it. So, if your entry point is, for example, your win rate is 9-40, what else? It's completely sound and it's exactly what I'm looking for. I won't talk anymore. Let's go to the chart and go to the pane. Serify. Tell you what things are in. This Serify's card is Kevin, my friend. I'll give it a try. The internet is weak today, as usual in our country with 4 seasons, and we have to wait until it loads slowly. And this is how it is. But now we're going to see what factors are important and how we can open a position. The first factor that is important is how much is your account balance. You go to the price of this section of futures. Futures trading. This balance, futures trading. When you enter this page, it says in 2 places. What is the balance? If you don't have an open position, it says here, 27,000 and $20,829. And for example, 300. Someone wrote here. What did you write? Let's decide for a moment. It says 27,000 and 289,000. And the difference is this. It's one of those factors that doesn't matter to you, no matter what number it is. $20, $10, $50, $1 million. Set up your risk and capital management system like this. Okay. So that's all we need from Surfy. We do the rest of our work in the TradingView and enter the numbers. Here we enter Surfy. What do I want to trade? I want to trade Ethereum. This is the Ethereum chart. Why do I want to trade Ethereum? Because this is the Ethereum chart. 1 hour time frame. What you see on Surfy is the Tesla robot. The Tesla robot had given him on a sell signal. So it was exactly 11:30 when I entered the trade. I got in at 12 o'clock, and I took it down to this level. I traded on Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum, but Ethereum gave the most profit, while Bitcoin and Ripple were pretty much break-even. Where can you see your trading history? It's in the history section. On any exchange, check history. Here are my last positions, including Ripple. Click to view. 23% profit on Ripple, closed at 6:57 p.m. $250 profit. Bitcoin trade broke even for $100. $400 includes $80 fees. Click the button and if the internet is responsive, it will bring you this. It says we made a 23% profit. We took a short on Ripple. I closed it at 6:57 p.m. I closed the position right now. I made a profit of $250. I would like to offer you a Bitcoin trade that is almost break-even. I made a profit of $400. My volume is high, that is $400. For example, $80 of it was a scam. You know what I mean. Ethereum hit 87% profit, $5,400. Open, $3,385. Close, $3,301. This button shows profit. We shorted at $3,385. Closed at $3,301 per Tesla robot signal. See the entry and close prices. With 35 leverage, we got 2% profit. Signal in, entering position. Manage risk and capital. TradingView tool calculates for you. Here, I can see the price. It says here, we entered the position here, closed here, where it should be, and we took this. Now, since the around was 35, it's 2%. That's the blue line you saw. Now, wait, it should be a signal. I want to enter the position up. I'll tell you what system you use to manage risk and capital. There is a tool in TradingView that does all the work for you, just by coming here. There is one long position and one short position. Now we want to open a long position. We click on this one and then click here. Well, we don't have anything to do now. We click on the two methods, or we click on this tool. It doesn't matter which one. Now, because our internet is weak, no matter which one we click, it doesn't respond. It takes a while to open. It says how big the account is. How much was our account? 27,289, 27,289. These lots are nothing to you. The lot is the same. How much percentage of your account do you want to risk? I suggest 2 or 3%, depending on your mental capacity. Your mental capacity. Someone can handle $10. Someone can handle $7. See how well you are doing that day. Are you not nervous? Are you talking to your family correctly? This number will be your number. What does risk mean? It means if I lose 5% of this $27,000, that's one thing. If I set it to 3%, it means I'm willing to lose 3% of this $27,000. But that doesn't mean I'm putting 3% of $27,000 into the trade. That's a mistake. What I mean is, when we set the risk to 3%, it means if my stop loss hits, I'm okay with losing 3% of my account. Let's say the account is $30,000. 3% of that would be how much? That would be $300. That is, it is my turn if it goes it is my turn if it goes Okay, the total is $30. 10% of it is 3,000 to 1%, 30 to 9. $9, sorry. $9. Now you fill this in so that you don't have to count it yourself. You see it here. Don't do anything to me. It doesn't matter what I said. 20 and 7,000 and Davis and 8 and Dino. Your account is $7. You write here 3. Your account is $30. You write here 3. Okay, we write here 20 and half. 800 and 282.927. 282.9. Let's leave this default as USD. He says, how much do you want to reset? I say 3% of the account. We want to reset the entry price and target, and so on. We specify these on the chart. What are we doing here? Come here. I'll make normal candles. When managing capital, make normal candles. We better let it be here. Where do we want the stop to be? Let's put the stop to it. How much risk to reward do we want? I want to take the risk to reward. I'll explain why I put the slope so low. Because I said it in the Tesla robot. Tutorials. If you search for Tesla trading robot on Google, you'll get a page with tutorials for the same robot that you saw on the chart. I explained my strategy. Use it as is, mix it up, or take what you want. I apologize for the weak internet today, as mentioned in the videos. Check those for detailed explanations. I've set my stop loss. Place yours as you like. The risk to reward ratio is 2, but it changes with bigger targets. We can adjust it later if you prefer a different ratio, like 1.5. The quantity, keep UI, is 20.218, meaning I traded with 20.218 Ethereum. If your stop loss hits, set it at $27,000. This is my stop loss here. Put your stop loss wherever you like. Risk and reward is the number you see here. It's 2. Look, as the target gets bigger, it changes. I'm setting the risk and reward to 2. Now we'll change it later. If you want to trade risk and reward, this is, for example, 1 and 1. Look at this. It says quantity, QTY. It says 20.218, which means I entered the trade with 20.218 Ethereum. If your stop loss, Kits set it at $27,000. Let me fix that. If you hit your target, your account will be 27,000 tails, equal to $3,004. Their understanding is just gone. If you look at the date 27,000 years ago, it was $30,004.50. Now, if you change your target and make it bigger, this 20 will change, not 20, because the entire risk and capital management is based on the entry point and stop. Your target doesn't matter here at all. Risk management means how much you take in your stop. No matter how much I change this, it says it's going to fall by 20, so it doesn't matter to it. But if I change my stop, it changes this 20, whatever my stop is. It's smaller, he says, go in with more volume. The bigger the stop, the bigger it says go with less volume. If I put the stop here, it says go with 8 titers. If I put it here, it says go with 20 titers. Okay? Do you understand? So what happened to using this tool? Let's go together again. From here, you choose the tool. I want to open a long or short. Now the price is going up. You are causing us damage. You can set your stop loss and target either first or later. You define your risk to reward ratio. For example, you say where you want your target to be. You can find your target technically, saying it should reach this number, or the robot tells you, or you know it yourself, or however you find your target. Now, for the risk management system, it says to click here, and in the input, you enter your account size, and say what percentage you want to risk. I say 3%. I want to risk my grave being English. Okay, do it. It will tell you here. You say 3 is right. You want to take a risk. Go with 11 ethers. You say 5 is right. You want to take a risk. 5 is right. The account is finished. You say 18 is right. You want to take a risk. 3 is right. In this trade, because the trade is not very safe, you want to take a risk. 3 is right. You are just starting. Your risk is either 1 is right, or 2 is right, or 3 is right. Don't do anything else. So let your account grow. Bashir makes so much money that it becomes a pistachio. It's a learning moment. Okay. Now, the number written here, we'll enter it into our setup. First, the entry point. I want to enter at market price, right here at 11.10. Ethereum. I'll enter with 11. Ethereum. We can also enter with 11.1 if we want. Let me make the image bigger for you. This is the panel over here. The leverage doesn't matter. Whether the leverage is set to 10 or 20, it is irrelevant. The leverage should be set to 11. If you want the leverage to be 25, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Leverage doesn't make a difference as it's factored into margin. Adjust the leverage. If you want to lower the margin, lower leverage. It doesn't matter if the leverage is 100 or 20. We use 11 Ethereum. I'll leave this leverage at 25 for now. Reduce the volume of this USDT and convert it to Ethereum. You can go in with USDT. I'll go in with Ethereum. I want to go in with 11 Ethereum. Now Martino lowers the shot, and these two become one again. If you want to take margin, you have to lower the leverage. So, it doesn't matter. Leverage 100, leverage 20, we have to go to 11 Ethereum in the trade. Okay. I'll leave the current leverage of 25 here. I'll say, cost volume. I'll put this USDT. I'll convert it to Ethereum. You can go with USDT. I know with Ethereum, I'll say, 11 Ethereum. I want to go to Turkey. I want to go into the trade with 11 Ethereum, and I'll set the price to market price for that. The price is coming down a bit, so I'll set a limit order. Here at 30, 33, 35. It's still coming down, okay. Buy me 11 Ethereum at the price of 33, 35. For take profit and stop loss. What was our take profit number? It says here 34,826. You see it here, 34,826. I'll enter that here, 34,826. 3486. I'm coming here and entering 34,826. What does it say here, stables? How much is stables? 32 eighths. 32 eighths. We'll check our entry once again. Right now, this is it. If we take the stub, we'll get 27,000. If we take the target, we'll get 28 and 9. I say, okay, let's go. For the long position, it's asking for my confirmation again. It's checking all the details I entered earlier. Don't rush to confirm this. Take a moment to read it over. This is your job. If you want to make money, invest some time into it. The open price is the same. It's correct. It's true that 11 Ethereum says you can get 1,400 as margin. You see, leverage is written above. It's important to me that leverage is multiplied by margin. What they say means you get 100 as leverage. I want to get 1,000 as leverage. I'll take 11 Ethereum. I'll reduce my margin, multiply two numbers. One will be bigger and one will be smaller. You want to make 10 in your account. 10 times 1 becomes 10. 2 Zabdars make 5. 1 Zabdar makes 10. I don't know. 5 Zabda 2 Zabda 5 means hey, you can play with this. Leverage is not important. Leverage is important. Margin is important. Liquid price is also written. And I say, let's go. You just have to be careful that when you increase leverage, the liquid price is not less than your stop. Where is our stop? 32.68. This is 32.14. Okay, so our stop will be hit sooner. We won't become liquid. This is a special position, and it must be on the isolated side, that is, here. You click on this to make sure it's on isolated, not cross. Click confirm, and let's go. It's set up for us here, right? You see, it's drawn a line for us. If the price reaches this, it will open our position because I want it to open sooner. I'll take this like this. I'll take it up from here, close to opening it for me sooner. I'll confirm that. If this comes down, my position will be opened sooner, because first of all, this position is very good. I wanted to enter here. So far, it has made a profit of 4 to 5 times. But it's okay. Come down again, God willing. So let's review it once. So that this one wants to open a position. What do we do? Let's do it this way. Let's make it bigger so that the excitement of the work goes up. The manager wants to ease the risk and capital. The basics are the things you need. How accurate is the account? So if it's $102, enter $102. If it's $27,200, enter $27,200. You need that number. You want the entry point, the stop loss, and the target. It doesn't matter. In risk and capital management, risk means if your stop loss hits, how much do you want to manage that? If you make a profit, nobody says how much profit I want to make. You manage that. You give me $1 billion. I say give me a little more. I say give me $1 billion. I say give me a little more. He's a human being. What do I mean by this? I mean a human being who is not keen on profit. So that you can make as much profit as you want, there's no problem. I say, oh, if you want to hit me, I can handle it to a certain extent. How long can I handle it? Up to 2% of my account. Up to 3% of my account. How many times can I watch this video here? Look, leave it aside for a while, and you'll get it after 2 to 3 passes. Mia here. Oh, this beautiful sound that came means the position was opened. The position was opened for us. You see, I went to trade 11 Ethereum or $36,000 with 1,400 margin and 25 Romanian lei on Friday. I came with this tool, entered the number, placed my risk, and moved it up and down with this shovel. Here, every number said to the aid. I said 11 Ethereum. Okay, I'll go. There's a place where. Now let's look at the dollar. No, this still gives you the same thing. If you want to find the dollar value, see how many dollars you need to enter the trade. You enter at 11 and 1 times this price, which means 30.31. That means you say I have 11 Ethereums. We will convert each Ethereum into 30.31. That's the same 36,000 that we entered the trade here. But the money itself has this option. You can tell them how much you want to spend. For example, if I wanted to spend Bitcoin, I would say, that's all Bitcoin. All Bitcoin, for example. Here, click, and the first option is based on Ethereum. It tells you based on cost value or USDT. Ignore nominal, just focus on cost value or cost value in USDT. You say you want to multiply that 11 Ethereum by its price or the number of Ethereum. Enter the same number here. Okay, now we've come into a loss, right? Don't worry, we'll teach you. It's okay. Keep your head up. You'll hit your target. I want to open this position too, so you can learn and do this easily. Namit Panin, we are shrouded in a shroud. The most dangerous thing we have taught you. It's okay. You will eat the happy and target of the dead. This is it. I want to open another position, so you can learn and do this without it being a big deal for you. No matter how many losses you take, as long as your risk-to-reward ratio is 2, 3, or 4, you're good. The risk-to-reward ratio is just the ratio of profit to loss. The number written here is 1.98, which is close to 2. The higher this number, the better it is. It means for every 2 losses you take, you make 1 profit, and they balance each other out because your profits are bigger and your losses are smaller. Today, I made 3 profits, and I'm really happy about it. We had a good story to share too. Serena in our village, however. Now I want to open another position. Let's go and open a position on Bitcoin. So let's convert the chart to a BTC/USD chart. The price of Bitcoin, Binance, and Coinbase doesn't change because these may be up or down by $100 right now, but the discussion is about percentages. Let's look at the Binance chart. Let's go and change the price in Coinbase. It doesn't make much difference. Bitcoin is in one place. It's not like any other place where everything is the same. Let's clear these drawings, because we can't see what we're doing. All right. We'll set Tesla to use Heiken and Ashi candles, because it's better for you to get the entry point with Heiken and Ashi. Now, let's see. I haven't gotten a buy signal in an hour yet, but I think I might have one on the half hour. Yes, the previous half-hour candle gave me a buy signal. I'm entering this because I think the overall market trend has now taken shape and is Saudi. Now where am I saying this? Because I also saw the market's eye analysis on Telegram, which we are sending in analysis every 2 hours, and this is confirming this. And this is also what is happening to you. It is difficult here, and the herds are getting higher, meaning a herd has been hit, a higher herd here, a higher bottom now, so probably a higher herd is going to form. This is not a technical analysis discussion right now. I want to enter. What do? We turn off the robot. The screen becomes empty. We put the candle on the normal candle. I want to open a long position or a short. Long. I come here. I put the long. Here, I show the current price. I put the long. I come here. I double-click on the current market price. I say, how much is my position? Now that I have the position again, what else? I am not in most of your memories here. Below, I'm zooming in. Here. What does it say? There are 27,000 available and 25,800 available. Why is there 1,500 less? Because putting 1,500 is the margin position of Ethereum, which means there are 1,400 margin positions of Ethereum. Yeah, always remember, if you want to open 10 positions, don't just keep using that 27,000. You're taking on bigger risks like that. Right now, it's 25,813. I'm going to enter at 25,013 with the same 3% risk. This spot is good for a stop loss. I also want to set the target with a risk-to-reward ratio of 3. Let Risperi enter. Let's not play chess. Let's see what the Bitcoin analysis was. Bitcoin analysis. The market's eye has given me support at 108, 705, and 116. 108, 705 is closer. I'll leave this until right hits. 108,705. I'll leave it at 108,6 and promise and promise. Rispberry entered us. 5 Rispberry entered 5. Fundamental trades. Okay, how many percent? Do I reset? 3% said with how much quantity QD should it be? How much did it say Bard? Sadaf point 3 to know. Why did it go? The internet has also grown. I have to do it. The internet has also grown. Because here it is showing. It means that the rate is really going to do hard work. Let's do a refresh. It has become mandatory. Let's teach this once again. Like aha, Bipian has also grown, yes. Please be patient, dear kind and brother. And wait for a while until our internet is fully operational and running smoothly. The price has come down a lot. Are we going to buy my wallet or is the price still here? I just moved my entry point down. Oh, we went to the Ethereum chart. Sorry, ATC, USDT. I hope our risk-reward tool is still there. I'm going to say that there's nothing left. Sir, nothing left. Just click on it. Our 3% is correct. Or 5%. Because I usually default to 5 or 100%. Okay, this is it. We'll bring it down a little bit so that it's equal to our entry point. This was said with 1 point. The queue promised and 5 bitcoins entered. The transaction was made with 1 bitcoin. The queue promised and 5,000. Okay, I'll go in. Now it jumped again, but we'll wait until it comes back, which made us pour down our training. We are in a country with 4 Islamic seasons. These things happen. It's okay. We'll go to the Bitcoin chart. We'll choose a Bitcoin from this Bitcoin wallet. We'll import it here. Now, 1 Bitcoin is nothing. You can also import it into the market. Now, we'll set a limit so that we don't lose any more. Here is BTC. Okay? Based on BTC, how much did you say to enter? Enter 1.095 Bitcoin. Where did I see it? From this number, QD buy is equal to this. Here you put tick profit STA plus. How much is tick profit? 107. Why did it make 107? You ate 108. Royce Spill Baron was 5. 108, 60. 108. Voice 8, 699. I saw this based on the market eye. How much is 699 stop plus? 104 to 49. All these robots that I said Tesla market eye, if you Google them, you will get them. There is also a caption for this video. 104, lines 49, 104 lines 49. Okay. Let's go long. Let's go long. The limit order was entered in full because our limit price went down. Maybe it was entered as a market. $68. The market consumption work was entered. How much did we enter with? How much is 1,095 Bitcoin? How much is $114,000? Is IRAM important? No. Did I change my IRAM? No. Whatever my IRAM is. If my IRAM is high, it reduces my margin. My IRAM is black. My margin is low. If my IRAM was 10, my margin would be 10 times this. No, it would be 3 times this. Now, Bapor will calculate this for you as a fee. I put 3,000 and 60 in margin. I went into the trade with 1 Bitcoin. Where can you see the stub target? I taught this in previous videos, but if you want to see the stub target, you can do so here. You see it says partial position TP and stop quantity 2, meaning they set 2 for the take profit stop. It shows you that your stop target is here. If it goes below 104 or above 108, you need to hit the stop target. Ethereum should have the same setup for us. I think it set a limit for us too. Let's check Ethereum. It didn't set the take profit and stop loss for Ethereum. Let's set it now. Ethereum chart, ETH/USD setup. What happened? The stop is at 32.68. In the full position TP/SL section, enter 32.68. Once entered, it calculates automatically. It shows if you lose, you'll be down $766. No problem. Then it asks about profit. It shows 34,866. If you profit, you'll make 1,633. Confirm. You come here and play TPSL in this full position. Stub CO268, CO268 here. When you put it, it makes sand itself. It says if you lose, you will lose $796. It says there is no horse. It says what happens if we make a profit. It says CO4896, CO4826, CO4826. It says if you make a profit, you will win 1,630. I say I agree. Oh, sorry, the pole position story. Let's play it again. 3,208, 3,208. What happened? 34,826, 34. 826, 1,067. Let's go to 7 sets. Let's go. I don't know why he didn't throw it. It wasn't coming up now. I hit it somewhere wrong, or the internet is slow, or whatever. Check it after you hit it. We have 3 TPS top models in Cologne. I taught him before, either full position, partial, or triple. Now you can simulate full position in your partial. What he did here is also full position, head to head. Your pair is now $9, which is nothing because we paid $7 for the work, and the end result is $5. We just let it go and trust our strategy. When you manage your trades, you shouldn't feel pain or suffer. Life and trading are already hard and complicated enough, so don't add unnecessary stress to yourself. If you go in with full margin and leverage like this, you won't get anywhere. Let me give you a few tips.